Good morning, Denfeld hunters, and happy Monday, April 11th. I hope you had a fantastic weekend and are looking forward to one more week of school before spring break next week. All right, please stand if you are able to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, just a reminder, there's going to be more information on this later in the win slide or in the win slides, but just remember that every win is no move unless you are requested. Some reminders for this week. One, the extended lunch agreement is due today for seniors who would like to get their extended lunch on Friday as a reward for the Coin Wars win earlier this year. Remember, you not only need that signed extended lunch agreement turned in today, you also need to meet the hunter license expectations to have that extended lunch during period 4 on Friday. Bathroom access and expectations. Just remember, there needs to be one person per stall and one person per bathroom when we're talking about the gender neutral bathrooms. If there is more than one person in a stall or in a bathroom that's gender neutral, it provides us, the administrative team, reasonable suspicion to search you, which can lead to all kinds of consequences. So make sure you're using bathrooms appropriately for intended use, using a hall pass. The second floor and science wing will remain open all day at this time. The commons will be open at lunch, and second and third floors will be open between classes. So let's create the environment that people deserve and expect in the bathroom so that people feel comfortable and safe using them. MCA testing continues this week with 11th graders taking the MCA math test Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll talk more about tips later on in the presentation. We're going to have some more information about Nerf wars. Those are prohibited in school and on campus at any time. And we're going to talk about where to shelter during severe weather. It was Severe Weather Awareness Week last week, but due to MCA testing, we did not complete the drill 5th hour on Thursday due to students testing. So more information to share with the entire school on that here coming up. And just a reminder, you get out of high school what you put in. As we read through announcements in a few minutes, you'll hear more about opportunities to take advantage of this week, including the Mario Kart tournament, dance team and cheerleading tryouts, and applying to join Link Crew. It is Attendance Check Monday. This is a very appropriate time to use your Chromebooks to look up Infinite Campus and check your attendance. Remember, if it is yellow or red, you need to get that addressed either through your parent or guardian or through a staff member if you believe those absences were either not called in to begin with or have been marked in error. Attendance recovery is available every week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 3:30 to 4:20 in the Media Center Smartboard Lab. That's for anybody that needs to make up time for unexcused class periods or unexcused tardies in order to get their privileges back or preserve their credit, which includes preserving their credit to go to prom. You can make up one full class period, 2 win periods, or up to 5 unexcused tardies each time you attend attendance recovery. You have to come with something to work on, read, or study. And remember, once you start recovering your attendance, you have to stop missing so that you don't continue to dig a hole. Hunter license expectations for prom. Hunters prom is coming up on May 7th, which is right around the corner. Seniors and juniors and any guest who's enrolled at Denfeld will need to meet the following hunter license expectations. Those started March 7th and conclude April 29th in order to attend prom. You have to be passing all your classes. You can't have more than 8 unexcused class periods total, no more than 9 unexcused tardies total, no more than 6 major or 8 minor behavior referrals, and no assigned OSS time. Know where you stand with your grades, attendance, and behavior to protect your privilege. There is a dress swap coming up this week for prom. Do you have a dress you want to sell or do you have a dress you want to buy? The drop-off is Tuesday, April 12th and Wednesday, April 13th from 8:30 to 8:55 in the lecture hall. You set your own price when you drop it off. And if you want to buy a dress, you can do that during WIN on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. Get your dance contracts in. We haven't had dances this year due to the pandemic, but prom has finally arrived and has been cleared to happen, so you need to have a dance contract in. Reminder that you must submit a blue dance contract that is signed by both you and a parent or guardian, regardless of your age. Dance contracts are due to the main office by April 29th. Even if you submitted a pink dance contract in the fall, you need to submit a new dance contract as it has been updated. Extra copies of the dance contract can be found in the main office. If your guest is from another school, they will need to submit a goldenrod guest dance contract. This can be found in the main office. It is due to the main office on April 29th as well. If your guest is a Denfeld 9th or 10th grader, they will need to submit a blue Denfeld dance contract to the main office, again, by April 29th. MCA tests. So 11th graders, now it's your turn. You're going to be taking the MCA math test this week, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays in your social studies class. Remember to get some sleep. Eat before you get to school or eat once you arrive at school. Charge your Chromebook each night and bring your charging cord to school each day. Make sure you're shutting your Chromebook down, including today during WIN, to make sure it has all the updates it needs. And if you do have wired or corded headphones, please bring those to make sure we have enough for all students. You cannot use Bluetooth, though. And do your best on these tests, because regardless if it's fair or not, the results of this test are used to make comparisons and judgments about you, our school, and our community. And then we will have 10th graders taking the science MCA test the week after break on April 26th through the 28th. Nerf wars. We heard some chatter last week from students that kids are planning or engaging in a Nerf war. This is not a school-sanctioned activity, and students are prohibited from playing the game in the school or on school property at any time. Local police departments and schools frequently express concerns about the safety of kids related to Nerf wars and the potential for participation in illegal and dangerous activities such as trespassing and distracted driving. Sadly, young people have been injured, and some have lost their lives in accidents while taking part in these contests, which happen in many communities. Students can put their safety and the safety of community members at risk during these events. We're especially concerned with kids playing Nerf wars in cars who may drive recklessly. Students running around with any type of lookalike weapon can also cause a panic as well. We would recommend you do not participate, but can't control what happens off campus. So protect your privileges like attending prom by not participating in them at school or on the campus at any time. Severe weather. Where do we shelter during severe weather? So there are some maps that your teachers can walk you through. I will walk them through walk through those maps with you as well. But please note, there are no students or staff seeking shelter in main hallways on first, second, or third floor, or in the main part of the science wing due to you having to be as far away from exterior windows and doors as possible. Also, do not seek shelter in places with tall ceilings like the gym, auditorium, commons, band room, or auto shop. Those are not safe either. So what you want to do is I'm going to show you some indicated areas in yellow on these maps. You want to move to those areas quickly. You want to sit down with your back against the wall, cover your head, and then listen to instructions should we ever need to take shelter for severe weather. And here's what these maps look like at this point. If you are down in the fitness center, you are safe. That's down in the basement, so that you can see is shaded in yellow on this map. If you're on first floor, you'll notice that the majority of the hallways are not in yellow. Down by the art rooms, down by the tap room, back by the loading dock, down by the gym locker rooms. And you see like the commons bathrooms and or in some areas of the main office are areas you can take shelter, which are away again from exterior windows and doors. On second floor in the wings, also by the elevator, also outside the lecture hall and choir room. And again, you see the science wing bathrooms highlighted there as well. On third floor of the wings, there's some office hallways across from where you normally go to the elevator, as well as what we used to call the spooky hallway, which is kind of down towards the auditorium where we have some of our support staff officed. Those are all areas that are acceptable to take shelter during severe weather. So remember, steer clear of the main hallways on first, second, and third floor and the main part of the science wing hallway. They are too exposed and they are too close to exterior doors and windows. Some announcements. Link your applications for current 10th and 11th graders. The deadline is this Friday, April 15th. We are looking for a diverse group of leaders who represent the student body and are willing to participate in different activities to make next year's ninth grade class feel like they're an important part of the Denfeld community. Extended lunch, we already talked about it. It is this Friday, April 15th. This is for seniors only. You must have submitted your extended lunch agreement to Ms. Wickland, and you have to be eligible for open lunch as well. So you must leave at the start of maroon lunch, which is 12:14, and return by the end of gold lunch, which is 1:37. You'll be excused from your 4th hour class, but must be back on time to your 5th hour class. And if you either choose not to participate or are not eligible, you should be following your regular schedule and attending your 4th hour class. Mario Kart. After a 1-year hiatus, there will be a Mario Kart tournament in Mr. Florestano's room on Wednesday, April 13th at the end of the school day. You need to sign up by the end of the day tomorrow. It's $3 to get into the tournament, and the money collected goes to the Bethany Crisis Shelter. Tryouts for the Denfeld Shoreliners dance team. There is an informational meeting tonight at 6 p.m. in the Denfeld Media Center. There will be a dance team clinic to prepare for tryouts on Thursday, April 14th and Friday, April 15th this week from 4 to 6 in the Denfeld gym. Tryouts are after break on Monday, April 25th through Thursday the 28th from 4 to 6 in the Denfeld gym. And if you have any questions, you can contact the head coach, Jenna Davis, at the address on the screen. Same thing for cheerleading. Their cheerleading tryouts are going to be April 25th through the 28th as well from 6 to 8 in the gym. You don't have to have any experience. There is open gym tonight, April 11th from 6 to 8, so that anyone interested can come and give cheer a try. Again, if you have questions, please see Ms. Ross in 2206 or send her an email. The Mental Wellness Club meets Thursdays during WIN. It is for the first 10 people who sign up. In order to sign up, you need to send an email to Soraya Piontek. You can be part of a student-led education group to boost your mental wellness, talk freely, make friends, and do fun activities. The acknowledgement this week is for the Denfeld speech team for advancing 2 team members to the Minnesota State High School League State Tournament. Senior Tessa Schauer is the Section 7 AA champion. Congratulations in the category of serious dramatic interpretation. Also advancing to the state tournament, junior Madeline Watts. Maddie will represent the Hunters as the second place finisher in the event of serious prose. And then freshman Reagan Kern, placed 5th in serious drama and represented the speech team in the final round of drama at the Section 7 AA tournament this past Saturday at Hibbing. The Hunters will compete at the state speech tournament April 21st through the 22nd at Eastview High School. Congratulations and well done to all of you. You can tell spring sports have heated up. Our weekly bulletin is now full of baseball and lacrosse and fast pitch softball. And you can see it all there. I'm not going to go through it all because there's simply too much to show, which is why we've got 2 different slides showing this information today, because there's simply a lot going on. So if you're looking for something to do, there are plenty of things to take in, some of which are home, some are away, but all are worth your time to take in. And finally, our Denfeld Hall of Famer of the Week is Rhonda Erickson from the class of 1965, who was active in speech and debate and is a member of the National Honor Society. She went to St. Olaf, but graduated from the University of Minnesota in 1969 with a bachelor's in English. She began as a teacher's assistant in the English department at UMD, but her future was in business. She was the information manager for the Minnesota Department of Transportation, and she has been a successful entrepreneur and businesswoman in Minnesota. She states, starting and growing businesses requires good common sense, good people sense, and an ability to tolerate risk. My parents taught me how to rationally solve problems and to not be afraid of risk. A solid study of literature, history, and philosophy added to the common sense and people sense. So she was a great business starter and participant, and she recently retired from the corporate board of directors at the Iconics Corporation, which is just down the street from us here in West Duluth. So congratulations, Rhonda Erickson, class of 1965, being a Hall of Fame member. And the question I have every week for you Hunters is, how high will you soar? That's all we have from this side of the screen. Have a great day, a better week, and a best spring break. We'll see you the Monday after spring break.